Okay, so here's the main components of my 450 build, and this I just got in the mail. It says from the base plate they're 150 millimeters long. So this is what I'll be putting on my 450. Just so I can mount a gimbal underneath it. I don't know why. Just because I have another frame like the one that I lost back in the day. My one and only flyaway failsafe. I found it at a hobby shop here in the States. So the arms are translucent. So, and the LEDs are, you can see on the card, green and red. These are not 3D printed. They're nice, strong. That's what I'm gonna do. I'll assemble it here really quick. The whole frame, throw the motors on it and everything, just so you can see what it looks like quick here. So this quad's been sitting in a DC shoebox in the basement for almost a year now. So I don't even know that these are available anymore. It's pretty old. Got it from Grayson Hobby. The original one I got off Banggood. These I did get off Banggood because you can get like I believe it's a DJI makes versions of this, but it's not the clear one with the LED in the feet. And you can tell that these legs aren't for this specific diatone quad because obviously there's no holes to put the other 4 screws in each leg. So because underneath there is pads right there for positive and negative. This bottom is PDB, so you can solder your main power onto those pads right here, and then this whole board will be energized. I'm not going to do that. I'll probably save this original piece and I'll cut 2 pieces like this out of carbon fiber, and then I'll use that instead of the original. So I'll take and do that, and then I'll punch these holes. Wow, that thing sits really tall. It's huge. This probably will get an undermounted gimbal on it, and I'll probably get like a 10-DOF control board, and then so I can have barometer and all that good stuff. I'm not going to get into it too heavily because I know if you start doing all the mapping and everything, it's just better off to buy a camera drone, camera quad, camera platform, whatever you want to call it, whoever calls it nowadays, from like Walmart or something for like 500 bucks. But kind of nostalgically, I bought this because I lost it. I liked it. It was the first real quad that I ever built, and I like it because you can line of sight it really easily because the LEDs are super bright. You can fly it like at night quite a ways away and still see it. I'm using my E right now, but just for example, here's the case. Just mount a gimbal underneath and you got tons of room. This will be the basic kind of camera platform. I got all the race quads. I thought it'd be kind of fun to play around with camera platform. Here's the motors. You've already seen them probably on one of my reviews here. They're 2213 935 kV Emax, and then I'm going to use some 30 amp ESCs, which is overkill for these motors, but it's always good to go overkill. So I'm just going to solder these wire leads onto these LEDs here. And just do that with all of them, positive to positive, negative to the negative. Then that's the reason I soldered the wires to the inside there, because you got to bend them up a little bit, and then they go down through this hole, and goes on there like that, and the motor goes on like that. I'm going to do that and then just run the screws up through the bottom. Okay, so there's the Ghost 450, Q450 if you're looking for it. It doesn't all fit on camera, but the LEDs are insanely bright, especially at night. They they light up the whole arm almost all the way into the body, and it's just really cool and bright. But now that I have more experience, I won't lose this one to a flyaway for a failsafe. So it's just a cool novelty frame to have. I think it was like 20 bucks or something. And then you just whip on some motors, 20 bucks a piece. You can mount a gimbal on it and carry like a GoPro, or mine's a Yao Ming Yi. Any of them will work in a GoPro mounted gimbal. I just soldered the LED leads onto this for now, because like I said, I'm gonna cut a different bottom out of carbon fiber. So I'll cut a carbon fiber main plate. It'll probably be thicker even, and that's what I'll use for a main plate. It'll get rid of this lip sticking out of the front and out of the back there. I don't really need that to mount anything on. The onboard FPV cam will probably go somewhere in the middle here, so it'll be protected. So I want this hole out of here anyway, so I can drill a couple holes so I can mount a FPV cam right there. That's kind of the idea of where it's going to end up going. If it gets there, I don't know. I might just whip a flight board in it and beat on it and just play with it for just ripping around 450 doing flips and tricks and stuff. So I thought that'd be pretty cool. So, but the camera platform is kind of where I'm headed at this point. So like, subscribe, have a great day. Thanks for being here.